Hi everybody, it's me, Chasey Poo, and today I'm going to be doing a review for Banana Prosthetics. Today I'm doing the Hard Paker 7. This is what it looks like. Now, first glance, there's a lot of cat hair on there, and that's the thing with my prosthetics. If you've never watched my videos before, welcome. Cat hair city. I have a white cat and I have a tabby cat, and the white cat hair goes everywhere. Anyways, let me bring this up a little bit to show you the details, and then we can talk the specifics. So first of all, this prosthetic comes in 7 different colors. This specific color is T5. We'll bring up real close details. This definitely looks like it was casted from somebody's actual penis. Doesn't look like it was like sculpted or anything like that. There's this little ridge here, I don't really like that, but that's okay. And then this is what the back looks like. Again, cat hair, but you love it. So you're wondering, why is there a hole? Well, the thing is, they have these sensation plugs now that you can actually interchange and put in. Previously, this prosthetic actually looked like this. Huh? The same. Kidding. The interchangeable sensation plug wasn't interchangeable before. It used to be glued in. So when you would buy this prosthetic, you would choose what you want. You want the anus, you want the vulva, you want the mouth. What do you want? And then they would choose and they would put it in there. So this is a sleeve that basically goes in so that you can use it during sex. Throw this out the window because we are no longer doing the glue. I love that they have now made it interchangeable where you can buy the sensation plugs. So now you can choose the sensation plugs. You can get all 3, you can get 2, you can whatever you want to do. I love this. Back in the day, I literally still have it in the Ziploc that they sent me before they even had like real packaging. They had created these plugs. Look at that! And then you had the, is that supposed to be an anus or a mouth? I think it's a mouth. Yeah, and then this, which I don't think they ever really used. But this was like the first time that they tried to like maybe make a different sensation plug. Then they did the ones where they glue them in, and now they have the interchangeable ones. Just to give you a little bit of details on the history of the interchangeable plugs. Now, I've done a full review video on the sensation plugs, which I will link in the description below, and I'll also put the little up here so that you can take a look at it. I would recommend looking at that if you're interested in seeing like which sensation plug you want, if you want to get all of them. I personally will let you know right now that the one that I like the most is the anus and the mouth. Those are the easiest to kind of open up and put your peen in. The vulva is a little bit harder to open up, and I feel like I did rip it a little bit because the hole just seems a little bit smaller. Not the end of the world though. It does feel very good to have your peen rub on it. And again, just to give you a little sneak peek at that review, you do not need to have growth to use these sensation plugs because the rubbing sensation on them does feel really good. However, having growth does really help it because you're able to kind of like open it up and use it as a sleeve. And I will tell you that this does feel like the regular like short sleeve masturbation sleeve, which is literally my favorite stroker on the market, the short stroker. Fantastic. This feels like it. So let's talk about this. It comes in 7 colors. If you're unsure what color you should get, you can buy this here, which is their like color palette. You get all 7 shades and it's $4. So this way you can put this up against your area and see what color matches you the best. If you are really unsure, I would recommend getting that because it is only $4 and it is pretty useful to have, especially if you're planning on getting more prosthetics from this company, or if you know other people around you who are planning on getting these prosthetics, and you can like share these, or you can like send them to other people who like need, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's just nice to have. I have found it very helpful for me, especially because this prosthetic is $140, and Banana Prosthetics does have a lot of different peens out there. Like, no joke, they have like 8 hard packers, they have like, I don't know, 9 soft packers, they have sleeves, they have metoidioplasty sleeves, and it's just fantastic that they have so many different like types of peens, like different packers that are like really heavy and really big and girthy to really small packers. I really like how much there's a variety of it, and it's not just one company that does 1 or 2 prosthetics that all look the same. I love it. I also love that they're from Quebec. But anyways, I'm kind of moving on from what's happening here. This is $140 US. You can actually pay $50 to get it painted. That is a new feature that I have not seen. I've never seen one of their prosthetics with my own eyes actually painted, I don't think. So I think that that is cool that they're starting to go into that realm to kind of see what a more realistic looking packer or prosthetic for sex would look like. The sensation plugs, by the way, are $20 each. The actual length here of the shaft is 4 inches, which is 10 centimeters, and the circumference is 5.5 inches. Like, that's pretty girthy, and that's the thing with this prosthetic, is it is girthy. And at first I saw it and I was like, listen man, this is too small. This isn't gonna work. I don't like this shape. And I've thought of that before with some of their other prosthetics, like the HP1. Like, what is this weird angle? I will tell you that that angle is actually amazing, and no other prosthetic prosthetic company really does an angle like this. Most people with prosthetics for sex make a flat like that. This one, I like that it's like this. And the reason why, let me put a sensation plug in there and explain. That's what it looks like. Once you put this in a harness, it does make the shaft a little bit smaller. However, some people might like a smaller shaft that's girthier. And again, little variety, I love it. Because of that, this actually doesn't sit up on you right like this. It curves down a little bit, which is where our junk is. Exactly. It positions it where your junk is, which is amazing. And I actually really liked it. It's too short for me personally to use or to enjoy, like penetratively. I really like the girth of it though. I wish it was a little bit longer. But again, that's why they make other prosthetics, and that's why I actually really like this one, which is the HP1 version 2, because it's girthy and it's longer. If you are interested in the weight, by the way, forgot to mention that, it is 415 grams. It is one of the heavier set Pakers or prosthetics for sex that I've used. Not as heavy as like Real Magic, I would say, but it is up there with their prosthetics. You can use this in a regular O-ring harness. You can also use their harnesses that they have. I actually have a bunch of videos on my OnlyFans and my Fansly of me using this product for different reasons, for like educational and explicit reasons. So one of them, I show you how to use them in different types of harnesses, and in the Banana Prosthetics coconut, like packing boxers and their O-ring, like harnessy ones that you can use for sex. And I also use it to show you where the peen can go and how to use it. So that's the next part of this review that I want to get into, is using it and actually having your peen in there. Because our peens have ligaments underneath that are not cut unless you've had a clitoral release or metoidioplasty, it is going to be a little bit hard to position it where this is in. So there's two things that you can do. You can already have it like this, put it in the harness, put it on you, and then make sure that you're hard enough, open this up and get your peen in there. It does come out a little bit, but I will say it does feel good because it comes in and out a little bit. And I'm like, oh my God, I'm penetrating something right now, and this feels amazing. Other option, take it out, stretch it, put it over your peen, and then carefully put this on it. Now, the issue with that is the risk of it popping off is a little bit higher, but I kind of like that because then this way I know that 100% it's going to be on me. You can also do it like half of it in and then open it up and put your peen in, but it's really more of a preference thing. It's a trial and error, so like you figure it out yourself. In general though, I do really like this prosthetic. I like that it's a flat back, but that this part here does rub up against you and you can put your peen in. And you can also use this not just for like sex with a partner and partners, you can also use this for masturbating. So again, you put your peen in here, you stick that sensation plug in there, and it is pretty tight, so it doesn't feel like it's gonna come out. So don't worry about that. But you can put your peen in there, you know, open it up, and then a little bit of lube on this, and then you're jacking off. And let me tell you, I have a bunch of videos of me doing that, and that feels really good. Anyways, if you have any questions, please let me know in the comments below. I am going to be filming a French review for this as well, which I will link in the description as well, so that you can take a look at that if you're interested in seeing me speak French, or if you speak French and would rather a French review. And don't forget that I have a review blog now where I post written reviews of all of these prosthetics with more pictures, more information, more details, so that you get a little bit more of an in-depth look of it that I can't put in a YouTube review. Anyways, I will see you later. Thank you so much. Have a great day. Bye.